One negative review on Google can cost your business thousands of pounds every single month. If you've ever searched for negative review removal services and wondered whether they actually work, this video gives you the complete, honest answer. I'm Idris Ya'u, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how professional Google review removal works, what's possible, and why my service produces results. Here's what we're covering today. First, the real financial damage one bad review causes. Second, what a professional negative review removal service can and cannot remove because honesty matters. Third, the exact process that makes a remove negative Google reviews service successful. Fourth, why DIY flagging fails most of the time and what professionals do differently. Fifth, why hundreds of businesses trust me, Idris Ya'u, as their best Google review removal service. And finally, how to get started with direct contact through idrisyao.com. The numbers around negative reviews are staggering. 94% of consumers say a negative online review has convinced them to avoid a business entirely. A single one-star drop on Google costs the average local business 5 to 9% of its revenue immediately. And once a customer is lost through a bad review, research shows it takes 7 times more effort to win them back than it would have cost to satisfy them in the first place. This is not a cosmetic problem. It is a direct financial threat to every business on Google. So what can a professional negative review removal service actually remove? The honest answer is, it depends entirely on whether the review violates Google's content policies. Any service that promises to remove all negative reviews regardless of content is either lying or using methods that will risk getting your entire listing suspended. Real professional services are selective and strategic. A legitimate negative review removal service can get reviews removed when they contain spam or are clearly fake, when a competitor has posted a damaging review pretending to be a customer, when the review contains hate speech or offensive language, when it states provably false factual claims that can be documented, and when it exposes private personal information. What cannot be removed? Genuine negative experiences, even harsh ones, low star ratings from real customers, critical but factual feedback. These stay unless they cross a specific policy line. Now here is how a real remove negative Google reviews service actually works. Step 1. A full review audit. Every negative review on your profile is analyzed individually to identify which, if any, violate Google's content policies. This is not guesswork. Each review is matched against the specific policy it breaches. Step 2. Policy match documentation. Before any report is filed, a documented case is built for each removable review, including screenshots, timestamps, and the exact policy reference. This documentation is what separates successful removals from rejected ones. Step 3. Strategic flagging. Reports are filed using the precise violation category. Vague, generic reports are dismissed automatically in minutes. Specific, documented reports get reviewed by a human and succeed at a dramatically higher rate. Step 4. Escalation and response plan. If the initial flag is rejected, we escalate directly through Google Business Profile support. At the same time, we craft professional public responses for reviews that cannot be removed, protecting your reputation while the process runs. Here is why most business owners fail when they try this themselves. They select the wrong violation category, and Google's automated screening dismisses vague reports in minutes before a human ever sees them. They submit with no documentation strategy. Without screenshots, timestamps, and the right policy reference, flagged reviews are rejected immediately. The result? DIY attempts typically achieve a fraction of the removal rate that a professional service achieves. Professional services get 3 to 5 times higher removal rates, resolve cases faster, and eliminate the risk of an emotional response damaging your case while the review is under review. So why choose me, Idris Ya'u, as your Google review removal specialist? I am a Google Business Profile expert with years of direct, hands-on experience helping local businesses manage, protect, and grow their online reputation. My process is completely transparent. I tell you up front, before any work begins, exactly which reviews have a legitimate case for removal and which do not. There are no false promises and no wasted fees. I combine removal work with a full review growth strategy. That means your rating improves permanently, not just because bad reviews were removed, but because your profile is actively strong. And when standard flagging fails, I have established escalation paths through Google Business Profile support that most DIY attempts never even reach. If you are looking for the best Google review removal service that delivers honest results, that is exactly what you get at idrisyao.com. When you work with me, here is exactly what is included in the service: a complete review audit across your entire Google Business Profile, a written policy match report identifying every removable review with its policy reference, strategic flagging with full documentation for each case, professional public response drafting for reviews that cannot be removed, a custom review generation plan to increase your 5-star count and lift your overall rating, and ongoing profile monitoring so you catch new damaging reviews fast before they cost you customers. If you've got a negative review on Google right now that you think is fake, a competitor attack, or just completely unfair, drop your business name in the comments below. I personally read every single comment and will tell you directly whether that review qualifies for removal. The results businesses see after professional review management are significant and measurable. Profiles that actively manage and respond to reviews see up to 40% more phone calls from Google. Removing even 2 or 3 fake or spam reviews can lift an average rating by a full star. And businesses with a 4.5-star rating or higher receive 12% more conversions than those stuck below 4 stars. The return on investment from proper review management is real, fast, and directly tied to revenue. Here is your next step. Visit idrisyao.com and contact me directly about your review situation. Whether you need a full audit, specific reviews flagged, professional response templates, or a complete reputation recovery plan, I handle it personally. If this video helped you understand exactly how professional negative review removal services work, give it a like, subscribe for weekly Google Business Profile tips, and drop your question or business name in the comments. I'm Idris Yao. Let's protect your business reputation together.